normally oversleep, but when I do, it just happens once that week, and then it will happen like every once in a while. Well, except this week, that is in the filming process. Excuse me.
Hi, my name is what? My name is
Madeline.
So like I said, I oversleep every once in a while, and I usually have no idea when the next time is when I oversleep. I think the last time I overslept was when I was on a day at work. Enough with that. I overslept twice this week. Twice. That never happens. As you know, I usually go by alarms, but sometimes I just sleep through them. Or most of the times I just turn it off, go back to sleep, and think I had another alarm when that was the last one. It was basically Tuesday and Thursday that I overslept, so it was after both work shifts. So it was the morning after work shifts. I think the real culprit was I took a 5 milligram melatonin when I was supposed to take 3. So Monday, I get home from work, I watch some clips on YouTube because I did something new and the excitement in me just wouldn't let me fall asleep yet. And then I got ready for bed. I didn't have a good night's sleep the night before, so I tried my hardest just to fall asleep. I heard 2 alarms, and the next thing I knew, I heard a knock on my door. Mom asked me if I was okay, and I say, "What time was it?" She says 7:30. My biology class starts at 8. So I got up, I went downstairs and had some Greek yogurt because I have to have something with protein in order to take my medicine. I emailed my professor letting him know that I'm going to be late, but I also messaged a classmate on Snapchat just because I didn't know if he would get it or not. I try to eat my yogurt as fast as I can, I take my medicine and I get ready for school, and I get a text message from a classmate saying, "We have class today." Now, I know I gave my table groups my number, but I don't know which one it was, because I don't know if we have class today. I mean, I'm not even there. I continued to get ready for school, and I drove to school. I had my own pace because my mom didn't want me to speed, even though I was freaking out because I knew I was going to be late, and I made it to class. I was only 30 minutes late. I apologized to the teacher, he said it was okay, and I just continued on with my day. And before I left, I asked the professor if he got my email just to check, because I just don't know, and it was just good to make sure. And I just went on with my day, and everything was good. Now on Thursday, it was a little different. I had a closing shift, and I didn't have my mom because she was visiting my sister. I was basically on my own with 2 cats, and have no idea how to clean up the kitty litter box. Closing shifts for me, it takes me a while just to fall asleep because my mind is racing. Like how it works is at the last hour, I go insane, and when it closes, I get super tired, but then when I get home, my brain goes wild. So I took my medicine like normal, cleaned my face, got ready for bed, and I watched some YouTube videos for a bit, and then I got ready for bed, and I fell asleep. I don't even remember hearing my alarm, but when I woke up, I kind of laid around for a bit, tried to go back to sleep. Because I thought it would be like 8 o'clock or something, because I usually wake up a while before my alarm goes off. And so finally, I decided to look at my iPod, which I use for my alarm, and it says 10:23. I freak out, I jump out of bed, I go downstairs, I eat a slice of cheese, which saved me plenty of time because I had my piano class starting in 30 minutes. I just want to be sure my biology class is a hybrid class, so I didn't have meeting day on Thursday, just for the people who are confused. And I texted my mom about it, and basically this day, I had obstacles standing in my way. Of course, before I left, I made sure the cats had food and water before I left, because they were going to be home alone for about 2 hours. And I got out the car, I turned on the radio to 89.3 KSBJ because I didn't have time to plug in my phone, plus I need some worship music right now to keep me going. And when I got to the turning lane, there was an accident. I just noticed 2 police cars and an ambulance and a tow truck like blocking the right lane, and I thought, oh my gosh. So then I turned around and just kept driving to school. When I got in the parking garage, like everything was normal. I had to turn off the radio because parking garages, you don't get good signals on the radio. Excuse me. And there were, when I got to like, I think it was like the second level, there were 2 security officers or 2 police officers on segways and just people standing out. So we had to like stop for a minute to get things situated. And then we went, and then at the place where I normally parked, there were no parking spots. Like, I get it, later on that day there will be a lot of parking spots, but I still managed to park there, and I couldn't this time without worrying about hitting a car. So I backed up and parked at a different place. It was 10:59 when I finally parked to my satisfaction, and I had to like nearly run. Well, I didn't run. I mean, I didn't have that much water, so I didn't want to dehydrate myself. And I got to my class. I had some water from the water fountain. I was 3 minutes late. Go, Madeline. I kind of felt like I was in like an action-ish type movie because there were obstacles, but... So that is my story on how I overslept twice in 1 week. Like I said, this never happens. I'm usually good with my alarm clocks. I don't know what else to say, honestly. Comment something down below. I need comments! Well, no. I don't. I just like to talk to you people about random oversleeping days. Well, thank you all so much for watching. It's someone's birthday around the world, so happy birthday to that someone. Make sure you hit that button down there that says subscribe for more random content every Thursday. My name is Madeline Jensen, and as always, that was not real. I will see you next Thursday. Peace out, y'all.